What's up, everybody? OMB. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell icons to be notified for future videos. So, I got up this morning, and what was yesterday? Say in between, you know what I'm saying? And I got up, I turned on YouTube, and the first thing I seen was something about Shannon Sharpe and Skip. I be looking at Shannon Sharpe. Sometimes dude is funny. You know what I'm saying? But as of lately, I've been like, yo, what's going on with this dude here? You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to him, and I click on it, and I'm listening to him, and he's talking about the NBA, how they boycotted a couple games for this injustice, this black injustice stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he said, now this is, and I'm quoting this verbatim because I'm wondering, where in the hell did he get that from? I think he's been living in that sports world way too long, B. You know what I'm saying? But he did say some key things that I heard him say in the past, and that he said in that same show. But this is what Shannon Sharpe had to say. Shannon Sharpe said, Skip, if a white person moves into an all-black neighborhood, black people gonna do everything they possibly can to get them up out of there. Write graffiti on the door, leave white this, or do things to make them feel unsafe. Now I got a question. Mr. Shannon Sharpe, what black neighborhoods are you talking about? I ain't seen that. Hell, I've done a hell of a lot. Look, I've been a truck driver for 12 years, man. I got over 1 million miles up under my belt. I done stayed in states for the hell of it, B. Where's that dynamic at? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and give you the truth of things. If white folks decide to move into a black neighborhood, we're talking about affluent white folks. We're talking about the Caitlins and the Jakes. Your behind ain't gonna be there. Number two, white folks do live in black neighborhoods. The ones that they call trailer trash, the Bretts and the Emilys. Like if you go into their white, into the trailer parks where they be at, and you go over there and you see ashes and cigarette butts all over the doggone porch. You know what I'm saying? Stuff everywhere, just look like a junkyard. They be in the hood all day. You know why? Because they spending their money with you. So what you talking about? So I understand what he talking about. I could tell that he ain't really been nowhere. He been an athlete. Because in the same breath, he said, had I not been able, because, they talking about black people being shot by cops. He said, had I not been able to jump high, run fast in the ballpark, could have been me. That never leaves that never leaves your psyche. Now, what he was talking about is how the NBA players responded by leaving the set live. You know what I'm saying? And how I could understand that they feel fortunate, you know what I'm saying, because they got money, and they know that there's millions upon millions of black people who ain't got it like that. It's just them. It's like when you compare all the athletes out here and all the famous black people who supposedly rich and have all this money, that is a tiny percentage, so tiny that it ain't even significant. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the masses. So I could understand what they're saying from that point of view, but when you said that black people do whatever they can to make them feel uncomfortable, more than likely that graffiti on that white person who lives in the hood on their door, he did it. Their son did it. Because that's what they do. They try to blend in. So I don't know what he's talking about. I've seen it many times. Y'all remember this wigger movement that been going on? It's still here. Hell, they don't even call themselves wigger no more. They put the N in front of the W these days. You know what I'm saying? y'all bug me out with this stuff, B. I be like, yo, why is this dude on live TV trying to make black people seem like we're that much against? Hell, when you think about it, go ahead and talk to anybody in the hood. They call pretty hair straight hair. They be dying to have these kids, mixed kids and all of this stuff. Black people love to be everything but black. Every black person I know is mixed. Every last one of you. Oh, I got this in me. I'm mixed. I got that in me. You everything but black, huh? Hell with all that. I'm black first. You know what I'm saying? All the rest of that can go out the damn window. So when I hear Shannon Sharpe utter stuff like that out of his mouth, I'm like, well, where's this hood at? Where is it at? Because Brett and you know, Brett, Emily, Caitlin, and Jake, look here. If they got money to spend, they spending that money. Who's going to, what dude you know in the hood going to turn away that money? Ain't none of them going to turn it away. Their whole purpose is being out there. What, they going to jack them and kill them? Now you stop the money train? That been stopped. And then where you from? Oh, Shannon Sharpe, you from Georgia? Yo, when I went to the South, that was the first time I seen an interracial relationship, B. I swear on everything. I'm from the South Bronx, man. I ain't never seen a white and a black person together until I came to the South, B. And that's like 1991. You know what I'm saying? So when you sit up here and say that, I'm like, yo, hold on. That dynamic been down there where y'all at for the longest time. So what hood are you talking about in Georgia that does that? Hell, you let an affluent, you let some affluent white folks want to even come move to your neighborhood. Gentrification coming in like that. Y'all out of there. So all that, and you let the poor ones want to come in there. They're going to spend their money. Y'all might rob them every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Beat up their kids. You might do that. But then again, you got them ones who out there who be just as gung-ho as you Negroes. We've seen them. You know what I'm saying? And I look at them sideways. They'll come to me with that nonsense. But, man, because, anyway, B, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Shannon Sharpe, you need to stop it with that. Don't graffiti on the wall. White folks come moving to all black neighborhood. We do everything we can to make them uncomfortable. Man, please. I'm pretty sure somebody out there looking to get pregnant by one of them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I ain't even like, hey, you hear all this straight hair talk. Oh, you got that good hair. Dude, black folks been bamboozled. And in the South, that is so prevalent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering, where is Shannon Sharpe getting his information from? But I do forget, he did say in a podcast that I was, well, not a podcast, just a show that was going on. And he said something to the effect of, and I'm paraphrasing at this point. He's like, you know what? I tell my family or my kids or whoever it was somebody important. He was like, look, I tell them all this time I've been missing, it was on purpose. It was for a reason. You know what I'm saying? He said, now that you're older and you basically got it going on and you're doing whatever the hell you want to do, all that work that I put in all my life enabled you to do that. So in that case, he's telling me that he's been out of the loop and keeping his family out of the loop of what has been going on in the black communities. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I just wanted to chat with y'all a little bit, you know, and throw that out there. I found it like, I find that as false information that Shannon Sharpe is shooting. He's been doing that as of lately. So, you know, I'm just letting everybody know what I see, and I'm calling it how it is. OMB signing out. Peace.